Emotional expression. I saw two kids about a month ago, and it was in a park, and this kid went up to the other kid and he said, "Hi, I'm Billy. You want to be my friend?" And the other person said, "No." He was just frightened, and Billy looked really sad. He said, "Please." And the kid said, "Okay." And they started playing, and after 5 minutes they had a great time. And I thought, when was the last time you went up to somebody and said, Hi, I'm Vern. Want to be my friend?" And you got to think something's wrong with you if you do that. And it's really hard for men as you get older to have friends, because there's a very limited amount of time in your life. You get more practical at how to use time. The whole idea of cultivating friendships is a nightmare until you get divorced, or you break down, or you get diagnosed, and suddenly you become vulnerable enough to really talk to people from the heart. And sometimes it takes all of that to get you to that heartfelt place. Which goes to back up what I always say is there's two ways to change. You can choose to change, or you can be forced to change. When you're forced to change, much more difficult, much more work involved. So what does it mean to have better emotional expression? And there's an old joke I remember. This guy buys a parrot. The parrot has a filthy mouth. Takes the parrot home, and the parrot says, "You mother, you son of a, why don't you go and eat what just filthy mouth." Everything he's saying is a forward expletive. And the guy's a religious man, he's shocked. He's thinking, "Oh my God, what did I do? I bought this filthy mouth parrot. You son of a, you little piece of..." And he's going on and on and on. The guy can't stand it. He takes the parrot, he sticks him in the freezer, and he holds the freezer, and he hears the parrot saying, "You son of a, open the door, you little piece of..." Screaming. Finally, the parrot shuts up, and there's no sound. Now, the guy is at this point, he's very timid. He thinks, maybe I've hurt him. Maybe I've killed the parrot. So he opens the door, and he's looking for the parrot. Finally, the parrot from the back of the freezer starts walking towards the edge like this with his head down. And he gets to the edge, and he says, "I am, self-reflectively, very sorry for my behavior and my absolutely filthy mouth. And I will promise you that will not ever happen again. May I ask you what exactly the chicken did?" There's no going back once you start all that stuff, It's hard to think about.